What do you call a blind dinosaur? A do you think he saw us? What do you call a blind dinosaur's dog? A do you think he saw us, Rex? It's really playing games. The Extinction Curse. Thanks, Jurassic Park. I'm the GM Graham, and joining me today are Brian as Faith the Tiefling Monk.
Hello.
Garrett as Fabian the Catfolk Rogue.
Hello, hello.
Ross as Arshist Lizardfolk Swashbuckler.
Is this where we do the Holdo maneuver?
And then other Ross is Edward the Half-Elf Summoner.
And possibly his last appearance, if those jokes continue to be so bad.
It's just from the movie. And Patrick is Horatio the Half-Elf Wizard.
Where's the goat?
Where's the
Yes, it is time. We've alluded to it. There's dinosaurs in this campaign. There's a bunch of them. And lo and behold, as you all have made your way southwest through the Swordlands, eventually trying to make your way to the beloved and much lauded Stump Festival, stopping along the way at the Life Root Tower, the Life Root Stone, where apparently it's kind of crumbled. It's collapsed. You fought some very strange and malevolent fae along the way. Saw some really fucked up things and killed Satyr and just a lot of horrible shit, but spent the night in the woods, camped out, freshened up, level 10, ready to assault this next Aeon Tower, which is mostly destroyed. So there is the Aeon Orb, but it is floating way up high above the ruins of what remains of this tower. And on your approach, you happen to be sneaking through thanks to some new stealthy skills and following the leader through the brush. You've managed to sneak up on the Zolgaths over here to the north. They are surprised for this first round, but lo and behold, they also have this massive king o' dinosaurs sniffing through the brush, seemingly aware of your presence and your stench. So, I need you all to... Which one's this, the dinosaur one? Is it this one?
I don't know. That's up to you.
Which one's the dinosaur one? Which one's the dinosaur one? Oh God. Fuck. God. It's the dinosaur one, Ross. What's the dinosaur music, Ross? Ross, what's
I don't
the
know.
dinosaur music? Surely there's dinosaur music, right?
I didn't make one specifically
Yes!
for dinosaurs.
This is the dinosaur music.
Okay, sure, why not?
Everyone, roll either stealth or perception for initiative.
Ooh, which one to roll? I'll
Stealth.
take stealth.
Stealth or perception?
Slightly better.
I will also do stealth.
I assumed you were going to tell me to do perception. Can I do stealth instead?
Yes, it's up to y'all if you want to do stealth or perception.
Sorry about that. Let's see, not society. That's not going to do me any good.
And +1 for... Well, no, you're stealthing, so not +1, because none of us were scouting.
But I think we do get bonuses for cover and for following the expert. But I'll leave that up
To your stealth checks? Not for me, though.
Nah, not for follow the expert, but for cover.
Not for the expert.
Cover. Plus some circumstance to AC reflex saves against area effects and stealth checks to hide or sneak.
But not to initiatives due to stealth.
There's a section of the Game Mastery Guide where they basically spell out, hey, if people are rolling stealth, they should be getting all the bonuses to
The
stealth.
cover
which-
bonuses. Sure. I'll bump y'all up by 2 if you rolled stealth.
It's 2, bumping up by 2.
Yeah, so Horatio goes to 29.
Can you bump me up to 34?
Sure, 34. And
I forgot to select my token.
That's okay. 40. Who are we missing?
Is that
Oh, Fabian.
is
I
that
clicked
the
on my
first
token.
time someone has broken 40 on initiative?
Might just be.
I think it's
too.
the first time
Elijah.
we've reached 40, yeah.
2 40s. Couple of 40s. All right. The Zolgaths are surprised this round, so we'll roll initiative until next round.
Wait, that's
Not technically how it's supposed to work.
not
does it
how
work?
surprise works.
How does
Well,
surprise work?
Basically, if they... I mean, Oh God.
We
So-
are hidden to them.
Yes.
All right.
So they're going to roll perception as normal. If their perception beats our stealth DC, then they notice us. And
But they may wind up like, if we hide or something, they may just pass their initiative because they don't know about us.
right, do whatever
Okay.
they were going to do without us being.
Previously. Got it. Thanks for that. Edward, you are sneaky enough, but the dinosaur is aware of your presence. What do you do?
Okay. The dinosaur is aware of us.
Yes, it is looking your direction, those small eyes kind of gliding through, and then the nostrils flaring a little bit.
There are a couple of puddles of mud that are
Vibrating.
vibrating as it steps.
Don't move.
That's all we have to do.
Okay, first off, I think I would like to recall knowledge on the T-Rex, because
We don't know what it
Alrighty.
is.
with my with my skill up, I got some intelligence,
Ooh.
and
Alright,
that
Edward,
gives
let's
me a
see.
skill. So now I'm trained in nature.
Hey, look at that. But are you trained enough in nature? Yeah, so definitely can identify this as some kind of dinosaur, but it's a lot bigger and meaner looking than the other ones you have seen so far. It is just, this massive fanged maw looking in your direction. Definitely a dinosaur, but don't know the specifics of what particular kind this would be.
Right. Fuck it. We're going to work together now. Or act together now, and... Yeah, fuck it. We're going to inspire courage. I'll let you do the aura, and Marion is going to go out to try and meet this giant lizard.
Alrighty. What size is the aura? 30?
60 feet.
60.
Very big.
Damn.
Although it might be relevant in this fight.
Yes. Alright, so that's 2 actions. Last action. We are going to protect companion.
Alrighty.
It's like shield, but for an Eidolon.
Hey, look at that. So we'll shield up on Marion.
Oh, I already clicked it. I had scrolled up. Okay, I see.
Oh, me too. Alright, so it does that. +1 to AC to the start of next turn. Alright. So that was Edward kind of singing
Yes.
as you all witness the approach of this big dino. Or
I think that by virtue of, well, for one thing, because Edward didn't sneak to his position, he's now observed by the Zolgaths, and Edward, at the least, is probably no longer unnoticed. On account of the...
just observe. Got it. Archis, what do you do?
So is any of the foliage difficult terrain?
Yes, the trees and the shrubs and whatnot. If it's mostly in that square, it is difficult terrain.
Okay. So my movement is 35 currently. So half of that would be sorry, I really zoomed out. So if I were to move at half speed, could I make it to the next foliage? 10 or 5 to get to here, 15.
Is it a sneak?
Yeah, I don't think I can make it to the next foliage. Sneaking. Zolgath, what weapon do the Zolgaths look like they have?
They have javelins upon them. Javelins,
Javelins.
scimitars, and their mighty Zolgath claws.
I'm gonna move up to. I'm gonna move. 15.
Yeah, the sneak action, you can move stride half your speed and try to stay undetected.
No, if Varian is detected, then I need to be detected. Varian does have a lot of hit points, but I guess I can get. Can I get to here?
Yeah. 5, 10, 15, 20, 30 feet by my count to get to there.
Okay, and then I'm gonna ready an action to tumble through if it gets near me.
Okay.
The T-Rex.
Taking 2 actions for the ready, concentrating on that to do a tumble through. If it comes next to you,
Yeah, if it comes next to me.
okay. Gotcha. Faith.
I'm gonna delay.
Faith delays. 'Tis the turn of the mighty T-Rex. It will go through, and I think, let's go stomping. Let's go with stomping, shall we? So, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. It is stomping in your direction, Oarshisk.
Okay.
If you wish to attempt that tumble through.
Yeah. Tumble through.
Against reflex DC.
Acrobatics. I don't have any bonuses to this.
A 39 is a critical tumble through. Does anything on a critical success? No.
Mine does, but I don't
Okay.
think it matters.
So, yeah, you move through its space as if difficult terrain. So, where are you trying to move to?
So, where is it?
'Cause it'd be 45 feet to get to the other side of the T-Rex. Like if you wanted to go straight across.
Because I have tumble behind.
What does tumble behind do?
I'm looking. Tumble behind. So that's before the end of my next turn, so I'll have to remember that.
It's 5 against next attack you make before the end next turn.
There's also something else.
Well, you get panache, and that increases your movement. Does it
It's
increase
to
your movement?
45.
Right, but does it increase as part of the? Does it do it after the tumble through is completed, or while the tumble through is happening? Because it does matter in this case, because you have enough movement to do it if you have panache, but you don't if you don't.
Well, like, I think before I've been going off of a successful check. And the successful check
Right.
happens before you move.
I guess that's true, because if you fail the check, you don't move at all. So
Right. So you have Le Panache.
Okay.
But what do you choose to do with it now?
Yeah.
Yeah?
How big is the T-Rex?
Gargantuan.
One?
Yeah.
Gargantuan.
So,
You just move through it.
I think so. The creatures of different sizes just says...
yeah, but you don't get panache if you don't tumble.
Yeah, but...
Hmm.
Yeah.
Creatures of different sizes.
That's the life of us swashbucklers. You gotta do it the hard way.
You can
It
move
is true,
through
like-
the space of a creature at least 3 sizes larger than you. It's a medium creature
Yeah.
moves the space of a gargantuan creature.
Right, so
okay. So yeah,
do-
you can just you don't get the difficult terrain necessarily. You can just I would say that supersedes the text of tumble through, allowing you to just move normally through there.
There's something I think anyway that lets me, but I can't. For some reason, something in my head is telling me that I don't treat it as difficult terrain on a crit or something.
Okay, so I'm gonna
I don't
say.
think it matters. I'm just gonna sit there.
Okay, so that is your destination for the tumble through.
Yeah, and I have
Okay.
Panache now.
So it moves toward you.
Yeah.
You jump through. It is doing a trample as it goes through toward your friends. So
Right.
this is partway through its movement. You kind of line yourself up, just tumble through. I'm gonna say you're still gonna have to make the reflex save for the trample, but you'll
Sounds
get
good.
one step better because you tumbled through successfully.
Yeah,
but
sure.
It will continue its march toward everybody. So let me see who else it can get with trample. So
Are the trees difficult terrain for it?
yes.
All right.
Stomping, stomp.
Stomp, stomp, stomp.
Roar.
Here comes the bear.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, how does Zolgas feel with the T-Rex?
I seem pretty friendly towards it. I don't know.
Small?
Fair. So that is the extent of its trample. So that will get Oartius, Fabian, and Marion for reflex saves. Oartius, you get a 31.
Oartius
So
doesn't have
that's-
attack of opportunity.
No, because I tumbled through.
that was your action.
Yeah,
Yeah.
use your reaction.
Oh, right. Yeah, you readied. That's
Yeah.
right.
So that is also Oartius, that would normally be a success. That'll be a critical success since you successfully tumbled through.
I was prepared to get out of the way.
Marion succeeds, and then
Oh no.
Fabian, you do not.
Just a
so-
success? Damn. Because I rolled a 19.
Yep, very close to a critical success, but
Ah!
not quite enough.
You need a 20, apparently.
Yep.
So that will be 22 bludgeoning damage for Fabian and 11 bludgeoning for Marion.
So that would provoke for the other two people who may or may not have attacks of opportunity.
Yes.
Marion would get an attack from. Yes, I think Marion would get an attack of opportunity off of that move action of the trample.
Sorry, how much was that? 22 you said?
Yeah,
22.
22.
27 versus its armor class does not hit.
Oh,
It has a
Jeez.
big, tough dinosaur hide, and so the Phantom Elf Blade strikes against it and just kind of like gets thrown off kilter a little bit from this giant T-Rex coming through. And trample is 3 actions, so he done.
I would like to jump in now.
Okay, Faith comes in after Dino.
This is
So
the
it-
first creature I can't grapple.
We finally got one
What
big
do you
enough for
do? What do you do?
I mean, that's why you tumbled through, right?
Yep.
We've established that I can just move through it.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna go over here so that I'm flanking with, I guess, both Marin and Fabian. Although they might, aren't I?
Okay.
I mean, they're standing in his square, which is weird.
Yeah.
I think technically,
on the other side, yeah.
technically, even though there's such a big size difference, you still can't end your space in another creature's space.
does that
What-
push
what-
me out?
well, because I mean, I think
Trample.
that would push it would push the dinosaur backwards, which is weird.
Right.
I do think you're right, but like it wouldn't push them out because it'll. I guess maybe.
I think if that's true, then probably by the rules they wouldn't be able to do damage. But I feel like you've already gotten past that point.
I mean, at the least, they could
Oh,
move 5 feet to trample on us and then move 5 feet back.
Yeah, that's true.
we'll say that's what happened.
Trample.
Wait.
So he
I
ends up there. So if you wish to adjust your movement, Faith, you can do so.
I have to count.
You got plenty of movement.
Haha! I'm gonna run around him. I'm not gonna go through
Sure.
the square.
Yeah,
I do.
you show him. 100% flanking with this dinosaur.
And it's probably I'm gonna do a key strike flurry of blows.
All right.
My second action. Wait, I'm inspire cards. That gives me something.
A +1 on your attack and damage rolls.
Okay, try this again. Put a 1 there, and a 1 there.
Ooh.
Oofa
39
doofa.
might hit.
Yeah, 39 will hit. That will critically hit even.
Nice.
So that's 30. That's
And-
60
and-
points of damage.
If it's a Fey dinosaur, it's vulnerable to iron. Or if it's a vampire, it's vulnerable to or a werewolf.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or a
So
demon,
the
I think.
dinosaur tramples through the forest, trying to squish your friends, kind of slams down on Fabian a little bit. You dart around, empower your fist, and punch this dinosaur right in the butthole, just like
right in the butt.
It quakes through for 60 points of damage, and the dinosaur just swings behind like, what the fuck was that? Very much noticing you at this point.
I'm gonna try that again. Ooh, 32, that might hit.
That'll be a regular hit for 27 points of damage.
That was
Jeez Louise.
2 actions.
Yeah.
And then I'll just do a -8 attack.
Has to
do
make a fort save, right?
It has to make a fort save, yeah.
And you
Wait,
hit
DC's
again.
29.
The DC's 29?
Yeah.
The T-Rex fails. It gets punched in the butt so hard it gets
It is
shaken.
incapacitation, so if the T-Rex is higher level than us, it would succeed.
It's not.
Okay.
It ain't.
T-Rex is stunned.
T-Rex is stunned. Stunned 1, yes.
Yeah, stunned 1.
Okay. And then the 30 on the follow-up regular punch
Regular
also
punch, 13
hits
damage.
for 13 points
Nice.
of damage. And
Hey, we're level 10
Faith
now.
single-handedly bloodies a T-Rex with 3 punches.
Wow.
Like you hear bones crushing underneath the magical fists. And this T-Rex is shook, I say. I will say now, the Zolgaths probably have heard the dinosaur roaring and you guys coming out and these horrible punches and whatnot. So I'll say they take, because they were surprised by you a little bit, and I'll give them a little bit of penalty. I'll say they take 1 action, kind of assessing the situation, what's going on, so they each get 2 actions for this round. They're slowed 1. They're slow on the draw, and these look like regular rank and file Zolgaths too. So the first one is, but when they do have 2 actions, so they can use their skirmishing movement to stride and then strike. So they will do that as they come forward toward you. 4. It's gonna come, over to here, and it's going to throw a javelin at Fabian. So javelin at Fabian. Does a 20 hit you, Fabian?
It's not.
Okay, the javelin goes wide. Fabian, now it's your turn.
Okay. Good. Let's come after this dinosaur since it's right in front of me and it's scary. Let's see if I can poke it. Not with that.
26 even flat-footed is not
Yeah.
quite enough to the dinosaur.
Let's keep trying.
Aha, we
Oh,
found
God.
its AC then.
16, definitely not. Yeah,
Well-
kind of like
Well, that was my attempt. Good luck, everyone.
Good luck, everybody.
I technically I was stepped on, so I'm kind of like,
yeah, you're
halfway.
trying to get underneath the foot or something. Just can't quite find.
It was already underneath the foot.
Horatio.
Okay.
It has a pretty low
From
AC, I
that
think.
square.
What
That-
bullshit's gonna happen? Oh no! What? What?
Can I get
A lightning bolt? I don't know.
Can I get 2 of them? Well, it shouldn't be from. It should be from the corner. I Yeah. That looks like. Would you agree, Graham, that hits
Yeah, let
One
me do a
dino-
super zoom in.
this
here.
one, and the T-Rex? I could
There.
also
Do that line again. We're doing an
this
enhance.
corner.
Uh,
It crosses.
yeah, no.
Or like,
I'll say it just barely clips this corner over here on this one.
or maybe I could do this one. It feels like I should be able to draw. There we go. That's the line I
Yeah.
want. That's the
Yeah,
one.
there you go.
So that would move me to there.
Brian, what's your plus to hit?
Oh, it's a lot.
A bunch.
And lightning bolt.
Plus 20?
Okay. That's a
Whoa!
Whoa.
That is
11, 12, 11, 12 on 4d12.
Wow. That's
Yeah, that is huge.
Yikes.
a lot of
okay.
damage.
29 basic save. Let's see if the Tyrannosaurus can do it. All right, reflex save. No, he failed.
Oof.
So he will take the full. Oh, come on. Oh, I did the wrong thing. The full 46 points of damage. The dinosaur shrieks. And then the guy back here will make a reflex save and critically succeed. So he dodges out of the way of the lightning bolt completely. As there's a strike against the field, and then the one in the very back will make a reflex save, and he will critically fail.
Yes.
No shit, I
Takes all
rolled
the
a 20 and then a 1. So, yeah, that's what, 92 points?
92 damage.
92 damage to the guy in the back. He is still alive, but just barely.
So
That would down me.
I can't think of names. Edward's effect gives plus to damage rolls, right?
Yeah, +1.
So that's actually 47 damage, right?
Yeah, 47.
Yeah,
Which
so
is
94.
94 damage. Does that kill him?
It does not. Still,
Does he have
still
94
technically,
hit points, Graham?
technically, he has hit points.
Hit points?
Just barely, under the barest
90
definition of having hit points,
96.
applies to this Zolgath at this moment.
So he has 2?
So yeah, just barely. He's kind of sat there, fried, taking the full end of the lightning bolt.
He got
through
everything that
portion
was
through his
meant for
body.
that one
Yep.
person who dodged.
Yep, it would have helped him, but no, he is very, very hurt by that, but still technically alive. And it's his turn. So that was a lot, but these Zolgaths, even with lightning still cackling off his scales, burnt and charred as they are, the Zolgath still, weak, like shaking, holds the javelin aloft and runs forward and just puts everything behind it. It seems something is motivating them to still even keep in this fight. So he will move that far. Yep, move to there. And I guess another one at good old Fabian. Hey, roll 20. What are you doing? This guy, yeah. So a javelin comes at you, Fabian. 26 to hit.
It does not.
He's quite shooketh. This Zolgath now, the Zolgath's kind of at the end. This one is going to run here and throw one at the Dino Punching Faith.
Oh no. Seems
Yep.
mean.
Javelin at you, Faith. Does a 33 hit you?
Yes.
All right. So you will be taking 10 piercing and 14 precision damage, so 24 total, as it kind of uses that momentum of the javelin running forward to launch it at you. And then finally, this Lazulgath here is going to move down to here and throw the javelin at Oarshisk. So javelin at Oarshisk. 27.
You needed 28.
Damn! Shit! Alright, so that is what it do. So we are back up to the top with Edward.
We are going to work together to... Actually, no. First, we're going to keep Inspire Courage up. Then we're going to work together to boost Eidolon, and Marion will attack the dinosaur.
Alright. Tis flanked.
It's a 31 for minimum damage.
Yep, 5
Almost
whole damage.
Hold on a second.
Wait, that
That's
doesn't
not
include the boost Eidolon.
Yeah, it doesn't include any of the bonus. That's
Plus
so
the
weird.
9.
Yeah, so it should
14.
be 14. That's
Alright.
weird.
Okay, I'll give you that extra 9 points. The dinosaur is looking rough at this point.
And for our last trick, we'll touch it. Or try to.
Touch 22 is not quite enough to touch the dinosaur. Alright, on to OR Shisk.
Here?
Yep, flanked.
Well, I guess it's flat-footed to me anyway, but at least
Yeah,
that gives Fabian
thank you.
blinking. That's a crit, isn't it? That is.
Yeah, it is.
That's
You
34
come
damage.
up- Yep, you come up and the mighty king of dinosaurs, the Tyrannosaurus
King.
Rex himself, comes and strides forward, steps on some folks, and then you just... And then with a roaring cry that bellows out across the sword lands, the dinosaur... collapses, dead.
Okay. Well, I have one action left. I will move over to here. And that'll be in my turn.
All right.
Run over the dinosaur.
Yep,
Right over the
it's
dinosaur.
gone. Faith.
I'm gonna move up to here and start attacking this old guy who's right next to me. I'm gonna flurry on him.
30 will hit for 14 points of damage.
I'm gonna flurry on him again. 31
more
also
damage.
And he has to make a fort save or not get
save.
stunned.
17.
That's a critical failure? Yeah, that's
Well,
a critical failure.
Well,
He loses
fuck.
his next turn.
Yep. Just
22 probably
completely fucked. 22 does stunned.
Yeah, stun doesn't do it in his AC. He doesn't get reactions, but... And then I'm going to be done with my turn.
Okay. Then it's on to this Zolgath here. It's gonna see the horrible dinosaur killers approach. So it's going to scoot.
Oh, do I have to do fort saves? Just that kind of Zolgath?
Nah, it's such a minor effect now at this point. I've been ignoring most of the olfactory, powerful stenches. You've been around Zolgath so much. You just get kind of nose blind to it after a while, you know? It will stride back using its skirmishing movement and try to throw a javelin at a Warshisk. So javelin does a 33 hit.
It does hit.
Huzzah! So you will take a grand total of 15 points of damage. 6 piercing, 9 precision. So it had to get out of the javelin to do that. So then it's its go. Then Fabian.
Okay, I'm gonna use 2 actions to get to here, and then I'm gonna try and end this one.
It's kind of
it
shaking
can't
there.
cause any more troubles.
As you just
Oh,
skewer
man.
it through. You basically have to just like move the sword forward very slowly, and it will.
Do I
just...
need to do the deadly D8?
No, you do not. He had 1 hit point left.
Oh,
So,
what a waste. But that's my turn.
So he didn't have hit points then. He had hit points.
Point.
point, technically, yes. All right, that was Fabian.
Yeah.
Ratio.
I am just going to do. Is it? Is it? No, it's not. Got it very early. Reach spell. And then Electric Arc. I was going to do the one that's now dead. I will do these 2.
Okay, the one that's stunned first. Reflex save and just succeed, even though stunned. Will take 10 points of damage. Then the other one will also succeed. So they take a little bit of electricity damage, zapping these Zolgaths. That's Horatio. This one loses its turn completely. This one is going to skirt around over here and use its skirmish movement, toss a javelin back at Faith.
Okay.
So, javelin. 31 to hit.
That hits.
Okay, 5 piercing and 13 precision, 18 total. Edvard.
All right. For our first 2 actions, we are going to move together or tandem movement.
All right.
So Marion's going to make his way up there. And Edward will make his way over here. And then for our last one, we are going to act together, inspiring courage, and Marion smacking this thing.
Alrighty. A 37 will be a critical hit. So 26 plus deadly d8. Ooh, 34 points of damage. The Phantom Elf Blade coming in and skewering through Zolgath flesh. Looks unhappy about that. That was Edward and Marion. Oarshisk.
I didn't know you could tandem movement more than once in a...
Yeah, there's
Wow.
nothing in the tandem tag that says you can
Yeah.
only do one.
Interesting. I'll have to remember that. We'll move to flank this one. And how bad does it look?
That one over there, it's hurt, but not quite bloodied.
Okay. We're going to go for a trip. Want to get that flat-footed for people. Athletics against reflex.
Yep. 'tis a critical trip. Roll that d6 damage.
That's right. A whole 1
point of
bludgeoning
damage, but he falls down on his butt. Poof.
And then we will attack. Multiple attack penalty though. So that one. 25.
25. Yep. Will hit him for 18 points of damage.
19. Sorry.
19 points of damage. He is now bloodied.
And that's my turn.
And that's O.R. Shisk. Faith.
I'm gonna start by punching this.
Clown this fool on the ground.
I mean,
Just curb stomp.
Curb
this
stomp,
motherfucker.
I'm a curb stomp basically.
Oh
yeah.
That's a critical hit. So 24 points of damage. He's looking pretty rough. You see the jaw like fracture a bit.
I'll try that a second time. Not an 11 bonus, a 1 bonus. That would be. That's gonna
19
miss.
does not hit. He makes a fort save of 18.
That's also a critical failure.
Fuck.
Well, he's gonna lie there on the ground then, I guess.
Dunking on these Zolgaths.
Second action, punch him again.
Yeah.
2 that hits.
Yeah, yeah. Is that lethal? Not lethal.
No, it's not lethal.
All right, you knock the Zolgath all the way the fuck out.
he's super
he's just
stunned.
Completely super
can-
stunned.
Bateman will probably want to go there. I'm gonna go here so that this one doesn't decide to charge the mage. And I end my turn.
Okay, it's the one next to Marion's go. So yeah, it is going to take out a javelin and then move away, which will provoke an opportunity attack from Marion.
Well, that looks like another critical hit.
It's another critical hit, so 24 points of damage. These Zolgaths are getting... Sorry, 4 more. Zolgaths are getting absolutely wrecked. He still tries to make it away best he can over to here. And then we'll toss a javelin back over his shoulder toward Marion. So another javelin. 21 to hit.
Hold on. Oh wait, never mind. That wasn't a. Hold on. Did it? It drew a javelin first, right?
Yes.
Okay. Since the attack was
Oh,
a
it
critical
interrupted the
hit.
action.
Yeah.
So it interrupts the action.
Manipulate fails.
Moves and then has to go get the javelin out. So that attack does not go through.
Yeah.
Not that we weren't winning anyway, but
Just getting. This is showing off.
I mean,
your
to be
newfound
fair,
level
it was
10
a
powers.
21 to hit.
we're
so-
just following the rules.
It's still bad. They're still not performing very well. These Zolgaths. Faven, it's your go.
What do I want to do?
The people are very far from you.
Yes.
Yeah, they keep running away.
It is annoying that they keep running.
60,
25 feet of movement.
60. Or,
Yeah. I don't
sorry.
think I can either of those two and still be able to do anything. This one's taken out, right? Like he's unconscious,
Yep.
Yeah.
dealt with. Well, I could just use all my movements, get up close, and then at least there'd be an opportunity of attack if they tried to do anything. So yeah, let's do that. I'll use all 3 actions to get over here so that, he's gonna keep running. At least I can.
You have attack of
Alright.
opportunity.
Pardon?
You have attack of opportunity.
Well, I can have a reaction if he runs away again.
Oh, okay.
But
Rush you.
it takes all my movement to get there.
I am going to.
Do rogues get attacked?
Oh, I actually have
Damn
to
far away
measure
from each
this.
other.
For once, I have to measure this.
Yeah, I don't think
Surely
rogues get
that's
attacked.
Oh no,
Opportunity.
it's not. Well, I can get over there. That's about all I can do.
You can get in his
Well,
way. I am going to Ray of Frost this one.
Ray of Frost. Pew!
Let me include my +1 to attack. 25.
Oh, there it is. 25, yes, shall hit. 15 points
So
of
that
damage.
is actually 16. 16
16
damage.
points of damage. Alrighty. Pew! Looking pretty bad. Alright. So it begins to turn to
And
ice.
I will
sorry,
move forward.
Okay. This Zolgath here by Faith is gonna take out the javelin.
I don't have any reactions.
Yeah,
Ah!
it's just Marion and me.
Aha. This will be your undoing, Faith.
We're the only ones
this
that
right
can't
here.
have it.
Come back over here and toss a javelin back at you.
Okay.
But that's a 20 total to hit.
That will not hit.
Yep. Little fat good he can do. Edward.
If I was a swashbuckler and it was a melee strike, I would get to attack him.
Or
in
if you had the
return
feat
for
that
that.
lets you do the ranged ones.
Oh, there's a feat for that?
Hmm. You can deflect the ranged attack back to them.
Oh my god.
It's like that monk. thing.
Swashbuckler.
Oh, yeah, deflect
Please
arrows.
nerf, Faisa.
For our first action, we're going to inspire courage and move closer to this guy. For our second action, Marion's going to continue to close the gap. And for our third action, he's going to grapple the Zolgath.
Oh.
Because why not?
Shit. Yeah, that's a critical grapple, my friend.
Cool.
Restrained.
Restrained.
Yep, this is Olgath. Quite grabbed. Quite grabbed indeed. Just absolutely held up by the ghostly form of Marion. As Zolgath struggles in his arms. Arches.
Well, if that one's grabbed, might as well go to this one.
And grab that one.
Can I get around him, actually? Where was I? I was here. 20, 30. So 30 to there, 35, 40. Yep, I can get around it. Around to the other side. We'll go ahead and try to trip. Trip again. Athletics.
Yeah, that will be a normal trip. Wait. Yeah, normal trip. So he knocked prone.
And then I'll attack.
No, you
Ooh. That's it. That's it for me. And
You
shame.
shall not. Faith.
I mean, he didn't run far enough, for one thing. I'm gonna flurry on this one. See if I can stun him too.
I just knock him on the ground and you punch the crap out of him.
That's a hit.
That's our, like,
That's
MO.
a miss.
He's lucky. Faith will leave him alive.
Third attack.
Somewhere there's
Ooh,
just a
that's
trail
crit.
of unconscious Zolgaths behind us.
Oh, jeez. So,
All of those are +1 damage as well, right?
No, I added them. I
Okay, you
included
added
the plus one.
so the oh god.
So the first one hits.
27 is a normal hit.
Yeah.
So that happens. Next thing is the
The-
miss. He has to make the fort save off of that first hit. Gets a 19. Is that a crit fail or a normal fail?
My DC is 29, so a 19 would be a crit fail.
Fuck! Then the critical hit, dealing 26 points of damage to him. Yeah, he's bloodied, stunned. You just get him on the ground and just start.
He's bloody,
he gets
stunned, and
tripped
broke.
down. Just like you get down on the ground with him and just start punching and wailing away at him. Just push, push, push. It is brutal to see what's happening to these little cats. It's then the one that's pinned by Marion, or restrained rather. Okay, can't use any attack actions or manipulate traits except to escape or force open your bonds. I guess it's gonna try to escape with an acrobatics check.
Or its unarmed strike modifier, if that's better.
I doubt it.
About the same. So it will attempt an escape against Marion. It gets a natural 20 on that escape.
Good for them!
A 36 total.
So it can move as
So it
part
can
of the escape.
Step a square?
Stride 5 feet. Cough, attack of opportunity cough.
This is true.
Oh,
It has the option of doing that, right?
It does have the
It
option.
doesn't have to.
It's gonna. It wants to get away from you.
Well, alright.
If you insist.
Yeah, the fact that it's a stride instead of a step is brutal.
Yeah. Hold you down, and then you try to get away, and just stab you to get away. 35 will critically hit and kill it.
Awesome.
So you hold it there, and then it managed to get out of the way, and just following the Phantom Elf blade through, skewering it in the back of the neck, withdrawing, and the Zolgath collapses to the ground, dead. Fabian.
Well, everything's almost dead.
Just one Zolgath.
I guess I can use 2
Can you
actions to walk over here and just
can
be
you
like,
do it?
Can I
Just-
do it?
Skewer
Can I
him
do
on the
it?
ground. He's stunned. He's prone. He's flat-footed. That's a crit. So 18, then double the sneak attack and deadly D8.
I don't. Is he sneak attacked?
He's on the
He's
ground
flat-footed, he's
and
on the
they're
ground.
stunned.
So 16 double to 32. That's 17 double to 34. Plus 7 is 44. Am I getting that math right?
No.
17? No.
38.
40,
No, 41.
41.
41. Okay.
Is he still alive?
Barely.
Okay.
Technically. Horatio, do you wish to do the honors?
Well, I'll also.
Days!
Oh, wait. You have a thing, right? Just the...
No, it's an
Twist the knife.
action. That's an action.
Oh, but can't you, don't you have debilitations?
Yes, that's what I'm doing. They just happen as.
Oh.
What do they say? As
Yeah.
free actions.
They're
After
free
I hit
actions.
Oh.
one-wooted.
Oh,
You
shit.
can make it
So I can do
flat-footed
a whole
or...
bunch of things. I have a
What are you gonna
bunch
do?
of debilitations now, but this one I'm gonna give it a minus 10 foot status penalty to speed.
Okay, so even if it's... Yeah, so somehow was... You stab him really
if it
bad
ever
with the
gets
foot.
back to its action.
Yeah. Horatio?
Days. Not a lot of damage. Actually, you know I should... Wait, 3 plus... It didn't roll? Hold on. That damage macro has gotta be wrong.
Yeah, because it should be heightened a bunch, right?
D6. Okay, hold on. I swear I've cast Days since level 1. So it should be... Oh, heightened plus 2. So 2d6.
So, it does succeed. However, even with 8 points of damage successfully saved, it had 3 hit points left. So it is suddenly stunned and is no longer squirming along the ground there as it was before. It is unconscious. You have
So you-
defeated the Zolgath.
Two
have two
unconscious
unconscious.
Zolgaths.
You sure do.
One dead
You know what
dinosaur.
else you got? You all got 80 experience points.
Mm.
So this is the biggest thing I've ever killed.
I would say so. Although that
think-
snake was pretty big too.
This is one of the
But
biggest
not
things I've
quite
ever
as big.
seen.
Well,
At least
It's biggest dinosaur I've ever seen.
Now
living
what?
things.
Got to be the worst dinosaur I've ever seen.
I've
and
heard
it's a lot
elephants
of
are pretty
meat,
big
and
though.
hide.
Wasn't there other creatures around in the distance?
Yes, indeed. So now that this Zolgath and dinosaur problem has been
We aren't out of
extinguished-
it.
No. So about, we'll say at this point, you're probably about 100 feet away to the west of you, your current position. You see there's a bit of a clear space around the tower, around the base of the tower. It is similar at the base to the other tower you went to, so there are two pedestals, and from one of them there are the switchback stairs that climb up to a landing, like a couple, 100 or so, 150 feet above the ground that goes into the tower itself. And then there is, you can't see the other figure that you saw earlier at this point, but there is a statuesque figure slowly plodding along this circular route around the tower. You saw another one like it on the opposite side, but you can't see it from your current vantage point, being as close as you are to the tower. And then on the right-hand pedestal, you see there is like a little yurt of these tanned hides, all put together in this tent-like configuration, right where the switchback stairs start. And there's a statue on that pedestal as well that is still unmoving.
Are they holding a stone weapon of some sort?
Yeah, one sec.
A giant bow?
Stop.
Elden Ring flashbacks.
Yeah, it is, 50 feet tall. It has a massive bow. Absolutely kill your ass. No,
we should
it
take and
is.
deflect arrows.
No, actually, it doesn't seem to be carrying any kind of weapon. Just a
Okay.
statue figure.
And like the top of the tower, you said is like toppled over.
Yes. So the top of the tower is crumbled in, really.
Oh, so like kind of on top of where it used to be.
Yeah, so it seems like at one point this was a tower as tall as the other Aeon towers you've come across, but at some point in its history, the top half of it really is crumbled around.
Okay,
There's
inward.
debris and everything. But the Aeon Orb is still
It's
at its
still there.
original position, so it is just floating way high above the ruins of the rest of the tower.
Well,
So we're not nothing is moving towards us.
At the moment, no. That there's the one statue walking around, and about to get to the point where the other one's probably clipping on the other side. They seem to be on opposite sides of the tower, making a circular patrol.
can we get into cover again? As a question to the party.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that.
Good idea.
I don't know, over
Yeah.
here or
Why
something.
not?
I'm gonna.
Get back in the woods.
Once we are sufficiently hiding, I guess I'm gonna start by healing myself. I seem to be down the most.
This will take like half an hour, right?
It will take at least half an hour. Yeah.
I'll just keep an eye out, see what's happening.
Because
As this is
I
going
don't
on.
have continual recovery.
While you're all taking.
I mean, I don't have ward medic.
I'm gonna do something because apparently
Oh wait, that's more than that's.
my GM roll 20 has decided to crap out on me. One sec.
Or I check. Are you down like 10-ish hit points?
A 15.
I'll do a DC 20 check on you then. Because pretty sure the minimum of that is 15. Okay. And ooh, Fabian, you're down a bit, aren't you?
I am.
We'll give you a DC 30.
Oh no.
No, that succeeded. I roll a 39. So you, Jesus.
Oh no, that was
Oh.
the 39 was for me. For
Yeah.
some reason, it's not auto scrolling.
Yeah.
Roll
Okay.
20 is acting a little fucky today.
Oh, that's
Oh, no.
So Fabian takes 1 damage.
1 damage.
You're dead.
That was 30 minutes, and then
So I gained 30 hit points from that
Yeah.
other one.
That is unfortunate for me. Huh. I would have liked that healing.
Wah, wah.
let's try once more. There we go.
Let me
course it-
scroll down.
42 hit points.
It's much worse, but it's at least a success this time.
Doesn't matter. That brings me back up. Thank you.
Okay. So that was 30 minutes. Edward, do you want to help?
Yeah. And
You could
also,
You can
spend
probably get you and your brother and... Oh, and I need to spend 10 minutes to refocus.
all right. I'll do a little bit of healing on myself. Maybe check the bodies for loot.
Alrighty. You go and
Never mind.
look at these bodies. These Zolgaths don't have much on them besides leathers and javelins. It seems to be similar to some of the Zolgaths you saw guarding the other Aeon Tower. And it pretty much, you spent some time studying how Zolgaths organize themselves and just being across, how they fight and how they operate as a unit. And these Zolgaths do seem to be from the same contingent as the other ones that were on the other Aeon Tower. Yeah, but beyond some javelins, not much super useful for them.
Where are dinosaurs just... I guess I'd probably have to make a nature check or something. Are dinosaurs just native? Like, do they just walk around? Or is this unusual that there would be a T-Rex just out here?
Let me make a secret check for Oarshisk.
I have no knowledge, so I'm real dumb. Why
yep.
lizard?
I mean, you've fought several, so they have to be common enough, at least with access to the Zolgaths and the Darklands, to do so. But if there's a certain place that they like to congregate and hang out on Galarian, you're not quite sure about that.
Yeah.
We do know that they were bringing them, the Zolgas were bringing them with them. At least last time.
Yeah.
Yep. They have been in the company of the Zolgaths for quite some time now. So, you take a moment to try and heal yourself. The two statues continue their patrol around. If you watch them for a minute, you notice that the ones that are moving around seem to be made of stone, and the one that is sitting up on the pedestal there seems to be made of clay.
Okay.
Well, I won't have much to help with this, other than spells to cast on the rest of you.
Right. Was the clay weak too? Isn't it like?
Oh,
Oh,
can I do recall knowledge checks with crafting to see if I know what spells might affect them?
Sure.
Is it hydraulic push? I don't remember.
Because actually the clay golem might be, because typically there's like a water spell will slow it, or a water spell will heal it, or a water spell will do 78 damage.
So Horatio, you, quite a learned wizard.
We fought one
as
too, right?
Is the purview of wizards and their wizardly ways. They do tend to look up golems, because the thought of imbuing a statue with life or a semblance thereof to protect your wizardly tomes and ancient spellbooks is quite appealing to anyone of the wizardly persuasion. So, you kind of know a bit about both of these. The stone golem, there's two of, that are patrolling around on opposite sides of the tower. So they are harmed by cold and water. So they don't like the cold, they don't like the water, kind of wears around the stone, erodes it. They are healed by acid. They are slowed by earth, anything of the earth type.
Scatter scree.
Yes, there is a particular spell that does some pretty fucky things to the stone golems, and that's the spell Stone to Flesh.
Flesh. Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, that'd fuck
that,
with him.
Yeah, that's not good for a stone golem at all, or anybody watching what happens. So that's not good. They are pretty resistant to lots of things. Physical damage. They are immune to acid, bleed, death effects, disease, doom, drain, fatigue, healing, magic, mental, necromancy, non-lethal attacks, paralyzed, poison, sickened, and unconscious. They house the magic resistance. Yeah, they're the magic resistance is kind of the harmed and healed and stuff, that kind of thing. And then for the clay, go ahead. Do you have a question?
No, I was just saying, wow.
Wow.
Yep, they are fierce protectors. They are strong, but they have certain very particular weaknesses. The clay golem is a little less imposing, but it is also harmed by cold and water, healed by acid, and slowed by earth. So similar traits and whatnot, but they're a bit quicker. They can kind of like loosen up their clay forms a bit, move a bit more agilely than the stone golems can. But they can go berserk. They can also curse the wounds. There's more of a mystical vibe to the clay golem. So, but they
I had that one time.
Temper on them. Yeah. So I think you've faced a clay
That's
golem before,
right.
assuming that the
Yeah.
statue that you see up on the pedestal is indeed a clay golem.
Assuming.
Of course.
We did hear stories, right?
I've heard tales.
About golems around this tower in particular.
Yes. Yeah. That
Someone
was
told us
like
rumors.
Opper Vandy.
Superstitious rumors, accordingly, to him, I think.
Demonetized. All right. So, what is your approach to the tower and these golems going about it?
Is there we have to go through the door that all three of them are guarding, right? If we want to really investigate the tower.
Yeah.
So there's the stairs, which is the only way you could see on the other Aeon tower to ascend.
I
So
mean, we could just try and climb it.
Yeah, we can either try to sneak past them or we can take them out one at a time. I think those are the two best options.
Pull just one. We can only pull one.
Yeah, we can.
Aggro
I-
at the time.
They're
feeling-
particularly weak to cold, and I happen to have a pretty long range cold spell.
So,
Or if they clump up next to us, I'll blow them up.
so the clay golem
Mhm.
is standing by itself,
Mhm.
facing a particular direction, right?
Facing out, away from the tower.
Right. So if we circle around to the back,
Exactly. We just get the stone golems.
yeah.
Hopefully.
And if we time it right, we may be able to just fight one at a time if we can take them down quickly enough, because the other one will probably be out of eyesight, or whatever golems have.
Life sense? I don't know. So that's the plan I'm gonna go with.
Okay. So attempting to circle around the complete opposite side of the tower from where they are, or one of the sides.
From where the clay golem, 180 degrees from where the clay golem is facing.
Okay. Alrighty. Then I'm assuming you're probably going to engage this golem at fairly long range.
Maybe. I mean, three of us can't do something at long
But
range.
it also
Well,
can't do
but maybe it'll
something.
come to us.
That's true.
But
or
I
get
can
kicked
do
off.
something.
What's the range on your ice? Do you have a Ray of Frost?
It's 120. Does reach spell? Reach spell has some restrictions.
What's the range on? Do we just want Horatio throwing things?
Yeah,
or do we want-
150 with reach spell.
Does Edward have any cold waters?
Cold and water spells? Nah, not at all.
Okay. So I guess we'll get within range for Horatio, and then Horatio will just start chucking some spells at it.
Yeah.
Alrighty. You take some time, can go around, and approach from the other side of the Aeon Tower, which brings you to right about here. So, you're a bit farther than that, but as far as distance goes, you should be just about where you want to be. The golem being up here, and you all being down over in this direction.
Oh, so it is on the ground walking around.
Yes. So this is kind of the tower over
okay.
here on this side, and you are out on a open stretch in kind of the base of the tower around there. And if you are engaging, I'll have everybody go ahead and roll some
I'll be in front.
perception. Yep, you can arrange yourselves kind of in that cluster how you want, but then go ahead and do me a favor and roll some initiative.
Initiative. Scouting.
Initiative.
Scout, because we're not stealthing, so scouting. So +1.
Yeah.
Oh, no valid token was selected. Oops. Once again, I forgot. This is the problem with going back and forth between Roll20 and Foundry, is that I have different things that I have to remember to do on Foundry and different things on Roll20.
Well, hell. So we'll pop the Warshisk in there. 37. And there we go. So, Warshisk, you are first to act. As the golem kind of turns, it does seem to be like vaguely aware there's something going on. It seems to have been on lookout and patrol for any danger approaching.
I guess I'll just delay until probably the end of the round.
All right. Edward.
We're going to inspire courage, then act together to boost Eidolon, and Marion is going to try and shoot it.
Yeah.
Oh, at range.
Yeah.
It resists physical damage too, doesn't it?
Yeah.
That's 125 feet away. The range increment on my unarmed strike, my ranged attack is 30 feet. So that's 4 minus 8. I don't have a good feeling about this.
Well, there's always a 20 on that 20-sided die.
That's true.
Oh.
So that would actually be a 30. I forgot to put in
-8 range.
-8. Yeah.
That's still pretty good.
A 30 does hit. You do manage to hit.
Wow.
Little plink.
The stone golem. So that is bonk. So like an arrow kind of hits the back of it. It kind of turns to look over. Not happy about that.
Next one is a 24.
Nope. Give me a second here.
That's still
Alright.
really good for map and 5 ranged increments. Or
Yeah.
4.
Alright, so that was Edward. The golem feels a little arrow bonk against his back. Begins to run in your direction. Let's see. You can run, but not very fast, huh? So you're going to.
Hilariously.
Yep. It will move all of its speed, all 3 actions to get to here.
Oh,
Just running. Horatio.
I am going to cast Ray of Frost. If I remember the way they work correctly, I don't even think I have to roll. I think it just happens when I target it.
Any magic that targets the golem.
And so it
Okay,
does
take
whatever
this
the
damage.
effect is. So I
Instead
don't
of
get whatever
using
damage I would roll.
because it's immune to
Right.
magic, but you get the target effect.
Okay. Well, go ahead and roll 5d10.
Ooh,
Wow, that's a lot of damage.
29.
Yeah, so you target it with the humble Ray of Frost, and it's moving in a very regular pattern. So when you go and target one of the joints, it has to stop for a second as the ice begins to form, and as it moves, it melts, but even that melting water starts to erode the stone joints between it.
I'm going to fire up Protective Ward.
All right. Make sure that is visible. Yep, should be. All right, so that's Horatio. Faith.
I'm gonna move. Yeah, I'm gonna move to this square. See if I double check, make sure I measure that right. 30 feet away. I'm gonna cast. I'm gonna enter my west wind, my wild wind stance, and I'm gonna
Just like
flurry
the wild winds and songs and like
and make 2 wind crash tricks against it. I give a +1. I have a +1.
Oh, buddy, 29. Sorry, no. 29 is a no.
About 22.
No, as well. Your wing crashes do little to slow the advance of the stone golem.
I guess wind is not as good as water. That's it. I'm done.
All right, so that was Faith. Vivian.
Let me think. I'm far too far away to do anything useful. But I can maybe get useful next turns.
You can delay until after its turn.
Yes, let's do that. Let's delay till after its turn.
Okay, so Fabian is delayed. It gets to the end of the round.
Oh, will I get 2 turns? Is that how that would work?
No,
Oh, because I would just change into initiative, so then I'm at the bottom now.
yeah, you're at the bottom of the initiative, but you're also at the top of the initiative, so you can
No, but my new initiative would get changed to the bottom if that matters.
20. Yeah, if you jump in the initiative now, otherwise
like
you
20.
lose your turn for the first round and just come in at 37.
Or just keep holding and then come in at 27 after it moves up to punch me in the face.
I'm just gonna go ahead and take my 20 initiative or whatever we're gonna have it as. I'll jump into the round at the very end.
Alright, so Fabian delays. Gets to Owar's just jumping in.
I'll move to here, and then I'll do the same thing I did. We'll move here, and I'll do the same thing I did last time and ready in action to tumble through.
Okay.
I mean, it's only large.
I know, but it probably has.
It probably has a really good
fortitude. I thought about tripping it. I guess that's the same. They're both reflex DCs, right?
I don't know.
Yeah. Well, if I do tumble through, then I can provide flanking for Fabian potentially, or you.
But if you trip it, you also provide flanking.
Oh, that's true.
Because it's on the ground. But it would. It could just stand up.
It could. But standing up is better than an attack.
You know what? Yes, we'll ready an action to trip. We'll go for the legs.
I mean, who knows? It could go around.
So if
Like,
it gets within melee range of me, I will try to trip.
It just runs around us and it goes for Horatio.
Yeah, the ice mage.
Okay, so you go to ready a trip on the golem. Alright, so that was Oarshisk. It comes to Edward.
Alright, it's 65 feet away. That's, let's see. 0, 1, 2. So that's a -4. And so we're going to do the same thing as last time. Inspire Courage, boost Eidolon, and then 2 ranged attacks. That's a miss.
Nope. Bow goes wide.
And wide again.
Bow goes wider. Arrows flying off as the golem begins to continue its stride. It comes to the golem's turn. The golem is going to come up to here.
Man.
It is going to
I should have tumbled through. That's the reason why I should have tumbled through.
It goes, runs forward, and as it goes, it kind of slides for a second, stopping before the both of you, and it claps its hands together. As it does so, this wave reverberates down through the ground, and I will need both Oarshisk and Faith to make fortitude saves for me.
Ooh, I could hero point that. Let's hero point that.
Yeah, I might want to hero point that.
I'm also going to hero point that one.
Try again.
I'll take it. Well,
Okay, 29 and 28 are both failures.
that's fine.
So,
suppose.
let's do this. Need to do this to check.
Someday I'll roll well on the fortitude save.
Yeah, well, fortitude's not my best stat.
Uh,
Your fortitude's fine though, isn't it?
I mean,
I can do that.
Plus
okay.
19?
Yeah,
Yeah,
plus
mine's
19.
only plus 17. Because you're master in fortitude?
Yeah. And have evasion for fortitude. So if I had succeeded, it would be a critical success.
All right, so the both of you are going to be slowed 1.
Okay.
But this slowed condition is not going to end until I say so.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I know what that. I know. I'm
Brian
familiar
knows all
with
about that.
that. Like maybe 3 weeks later.
Yep, so that happens. And then from where it is, because it has reach,
Yep.
it's going to punch. Which one? Let's do a little secret roll just to see which one it's going to punch. It's gonna punch Oarshisk. So we're gonna do a punch. Does a 28 hit?
At 28, it does hit.
Huzzah!
Unless her heroism gives a +1 to AC.
Nope.
Protective Ward does, but I'm not going to do
So
that.
you're gonna be taking 25 points of bludgeoning damage from the stony fist. And then I need you to make a fortitude save again. 35? You're good. Alright, so you... and both Oarshisk and Faith are kind of a little lethargic. Something
Staggered.
about that. Yes, it's staggered a
No,
little by that.
not staggered. That's a different.
Slow.
That's
To be clear, slowed 1.
staggered is a Starfinder condition.
Yeah, there you go. So Faith, or sorry, not Faith. Favian, did you want to jump in after the golem immediately? Or
Sure.
what? Okay.
Sure.
All right.
I can use all my movement, I think, to get to here. Like two turns of movement to get to there, and then I can, unless it's gonna do something when I approach, I can poke.
Nope.
Ooh.
That shall hit.
That's all.
All right. Thank.
Because it's not flat-footed. I'm not set up to do anything interesting yet, but I'm here.
Nope. Yep. Golem is still there, now looking a little bit in your direction. So that was Favian, on to Horatio. I have a hint at what you're going to do.
I'm gonna cast Ray of Frost, and then I'm gonna sustain my. Actually, no, I'm not gonna sustain my protective ward. I'm gonna move up to here. Wait, no. If I do that, shit, I lose my protective ward.
Yeah, you can't really
bad
move
decisions.
once you have it down.
I think was I there?
Maybe.
Or at least
Um,
can't cast and do it.
yeah, no, definitely gonna do Ray of Frost and protective ward. Maybe it'll help somebody.
All right. 5d10 damage.
$22.
22 more points of damage. And it is taking just chunks off of the golem as the Ray of Frost strikes again at the angry creature, the angry statue. That's Horatio, on to Faith.
It doesn't seem to have attack of opportunity, because it would have taken it on Fabian. I only get 2 actions though, so I'm gonna use them both. I'm gonna move, kind of spread around it, so it's flanking with Fabian. And I'm gonna flurry.
Alright.
Well, 27 is not gonna hit.
27, not quite enough. Very close.
Nope.
Oh,
27. Does the second
27
27 hit? 'Cause
twice.
It felt bad for me the first time.
Yeah, it feels bad for you, but the golem ignores your punches. Alright, since you're slid 1, that is it. Oartius.
I'm gonna try to tumble through. Tumble through. Acrobatics.
That's a success.
31. I guess to here,
Alright, taking the corners.
and then I'm gonna try to trip it. Athletics.
Is also a success, and I do not see prone on the list of conditions it's immune to, so the golem, as you're kind of going through its legs, you tackle one of them as you're going through, and falls to the ground.
That's my turn.
Alright, the golem is a pronin. Where are you? Okay, so that's the end of the round. And Edward.
We are moving in tandem.
Tandem movement.
Then we are going to inspire courage and attack twice. Now I don't have to worry about the range increment thing anymore.
Hey, there you go. It is-
Nice.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Oh. Okay, so that's
You rolled pretty
that.
well.
So you.
Yeah, I'm having a
take-
good night tonight.
Yeah. The arrows flap flap into the golem and kind of go into the joints that are exposed thanks to the Ray of Frost spell. And it is hurt by that. Doesn't like that at all. Then, after Edward and Marion, come to the golem once more. Golem on the ground. Doesn't like that. So it will get back up to its feet and stand.
19 damage.
Claw. Yep, you dig your claws in between the stone joints, scraping in as you do so.
Is it immune to precision damage? I guess we can just keep telling you.
That's a good ask. Yeah.
It is not.
Huh. Okay.
Interesting.
Well, in that case, I'm really glad that I moved
It
it.
has weak
So the
points
rogue
and exposed.
So the rogue guy's flanking.
Lovely. Thank you for.
Yep, does that. Gets up to his feet. It's the first action.
Now
Let's
it's a
see.
spinning attack, right?
just kind of rotates his entire torso with his fists out. Just bum, 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 bum. Let's just punch Oarshisk. Let's just punch Oarshisk. A 36 to hit you, Oarshisk.
What is it? What's the indicator? Yeah, that's a hit. So my health is full still on the thing, even though it's not.
It looks correct to me.
Okay.
I see you as,
Like I see you have taken damage.
Okay. Good. It doesn't
It's
look
been doing some
great.
weird stuff with your token, especially on the health bars. So that's
Okay.
going to be 19 points of bludgeoning damage. I need you to make another Fortitude save.
Okay. Sorry, I'm just doing my health. And then fortitude save. 30.
You're good. So seeing the lizard still moving around, it's going to keep trying to punch the lizard. So we'll do another fist against Oarshisk. That is a 30 total to hit you.
That will hit.
That's another 21 points of bludgeoning damage and yet another Fortitude save. Man.
No.
The colon,
Don't.
bam, bam, but Oarshisk just digs your claws into the dirt, kind of using your tail for leverage, and just standing there, unwilling to. You feel the fists kind of quake with energy every time they're hitting you. It's just like reverberation, echoing sound with the stone golem's fist attacks. That's all it's got. So, Fabian, on to you.
Excellent. I'm flanking, so let's try to hit it. Does a 30 hit?
A 30 does indeed hit.
Excellent. Let me add all the other effects.
All the extra shit.
You get the poison
that.
thing too? Or not poison,
And
whatever
I
it's
can do
called.
a thing.
Ooh.
Yeah, debilitation. And this time I'm gonna do. Let's enfeeble it one.
Oh, enfeebled. Let's see.
Good choice.
Not immune to enfeebled. So it is feeling just a little bit not as strong.
A little bit feebled.
So strength-based rolls. Enfeebled 1. Yikes. Does that go down at its turn?
For one round?
It should end probably at the beginning of Fabian's turn, or maybe the end of his next turn.
Yeah, I don't know. I copied it right from the thing, so I'm not sure. I imagine it's supposed to. What does it say? And it lasts until the end of my next turn.
Okay, for one round. Gotcha. All right. Well, that was your
Yeah.
first strike. You kind of twist the dagger, twist the rapier in there, rather in the arm joints, and just kind of twist and turn. And the golem punches aren't quite as effective.
Okay, let's poke it again. Well, I did what I could do.
You did your thing. So nope and nope. All right. So that was Fabian enfeebling the golem. Her ratio.
Yeah, same thing again.
Ditto. 24 points of damage to the golem. With that, it is bloodied. You can see the ice beginning to wear away at the stone exterior and inside the joints as well. As the spells starting to look in Horatio's direction as the ice is now accumulating around it. Faith.
I'm gonna come over here and heal and battle medicine Arashik. We
Okay.
will do a DC 30 battle medicine. So we're feeling risky.
Ooh, nice.
Made it by 1.
30.
You gained 47 hit points.
Oh, was it a critical?
Oh no, I'm sorry. Yeah, 37 hit points.
All right, with a healing fist, bam.
And that's my
Wounds
turn.
abate. So that was Faith. Arshisk.
So we're gonna try to plant my feet and grapple it.
Okay.
We're gonna try to hold it back.
Grab the golem. Okay. Against his fortitude DC, eh?
That's right.
Alright.
So I've rolled that. Now that I'm level 10, and I haven't been doing this because it hasn't been necessary, I get advantage on all of my combat maneuvers while I have Panache. So I'm gonna roll it another time.
Whoa.
What is this?
I'll take that first roll.
Hopefully that 33.
Probably not enough, but I'll still take that one. I only rolled a 12.
Yeah. 33. It's not quite enough to beat the fortitude DC. Very, very close. But it is a mighty stone golem, and it breaks free of your grasp. But it is just one of your 2 actions.
We'll try it again.
Oh, feeling bold. Is that what the -5 penalty?
How about if it's a
Or
plus
-3
one
because
from...
it's-
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. With the grit and determination, that first roll of a 35 does succeed in grappling the golem. You hold the golem back, digging your claws deeper and deeper into the dirt, just feeling it slide up around you, causing little dust clouds to appear around your feet as you grab the golem. It's not happy about that at all. Okay, back to Edward and Marion.
We are going to inspire courage and stride. Yeah, why not right here? Then attack twice. Nice.
Yep, that will do it. That will not, even though it is 5.
C'est la vie. Alright.
Alright, the elf blade striking into the stone flesh. Or stone, not flesh. Back to its turn. We're grabbed. We don't like that. So let's punch Awarshisk.
Figures.
Let's continue this. So you have grabbed the golem. It is going to just bam slam down upon you with its fist. Yeah, just fist. How about a 42 to hit?
Yeah, that'll crit.
Okay. So that's going to be 58 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And I need you to make yet another fortitude save.
That's the one I needed to make.
Yikes.
You have to punch me again.
I have to keep punching you. The golem's just like, why won't this lizard die? So it will punch you once more with feeling, but it only gets a 24 to hit you.
That does not hit.
One more time. How about a 16?
That's like a critical miss.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
While you're
like,
grabbing it, just reach up with the claws and into its side.
Nope.
26 isn't quite enough, though. I'm sorry. That crit should have done 2 damage less.
2 damage less.
Because it is enfeebled 1. And it would have been technically a 41 to hit you.
Which would still crit.
Okay.
38 will crit, so yeah.
So 2 damage less. Because it was enfebled. But then it would be no longer enfebled. But it would be the end of its turn. Fabian.
Okay.
It's still grabbed, so it's still flat-footed.
Oh, lovely. That was what I was about to ask about. Well, let's continue along. Let's see if I can just...
Oh.
I have more chances, but they get worse.
Hey, that's one. That is a
that's-
successful hit.
Blood.
Alrighty. So twisting the rapier in there a bit further.
And then... Oops, I didn't mean it doesn't matter, it doesn't hit anyways.
Light mace.
I didn't mean it to be the mace, but it doesn't matter.
With the mason, just bonk,
Nope,
rebounds against the stone. So that was Fabian. Striking against the golem. Horatio, do the thing.
Yep. Same thing.
Wear this golem down.
Ice magic. 38.
Ooh, that's pretty good. That's a good rolls.
The golem is looking rough. There are giant ice crystals now accumulating all over it, and it is struggling to move and remain animated. And the orb extends. Faith.
I'm gonna try some magical punches. I'm gonna do a key strike flurry on this guy.
Alright. Key strike flurry.
Oh!
That might
Critical
be good enough.
hit!
Shit. Well, that's 28 bludgeoning and 20 force damage.
Force damage.
Yes. Yeah, force damage.
Yeah.
Is it weak to force?
Hey, Faith?
Yes.
You charge up the fist, and seeing it crackle, held there by Awarshisk, you give a quick nod to Awarshisk. Awarshisk lets go as you strike, and there's a rumbling before the stones scatter off in all different directions, exploding out from the golem. It is completely disassembled in one moment by your mighty key strike.
That was the only damage I did this combat.
Hey, it was good. It was good damage.
Is
I'll
critical
even need to
damage.
do just one.
So the golem explodes, crumbling into nothing.
Where's
As
the
you
other one?
stand for a moment, you realize we're not done. In the distance you hear another one,
Time to
which
move.
we'll do it all over again next time on Really Playing Games, the Extinction Cars. 2 golems!